Okay. This is what we're calling the Afflicted Warlord. I'm starting to record this right after we just got done with our vanilla run, which... Go back and watch that if you want to know what that was. As I say, it was the whiny, cheesy experience. Want to do Trumbull. Definitely want to do Trumbull, but not in this case. Not with this kind of a run. And I don't want to hit random because we might get it. I think I'm going to go... Meager Valley is my best map. My favorite map. I think I've done a lot of stuff in Meager Valley. I'm tempted on Cascade Hills just because it kind of sounds, you know. Drucker. I just don't like being bottled up in Drucker. But I did hear that the hospital is a landmark outpost now. And I'm pretty tempted to go grab that. So I think I'm going to do it. Because it was like one of my favorite places to make an outpost. So we should only need one more legacy boon. Now, as I said, I will give 20 minutes to this first run. Be ready for this. You might have to skip all of it. There it is. One more, man. One more, the Warlord. So we are using boons and we can use DLC. We just have to use shit characters. High quality loot from friend once a day. That's good for a really fast start, but I don't need that. Because we're not going to make a fast start. In fact, I'm going to be using all the rules that I know of to beat this. Being able to skip sieges. Being able to... Oh, whoops. I don't want Boogie Grandma here with fibromyalgia. Okay. Yeah, this guy's got digestive problems. And talks loudly. But what I mean by soundproofing is actually excellent for... There's that California Congressman, David Nunez. Is they have to actually not be able to level one of their skills. Sleeps on the ground, resilient, nice. Level one of their skills all the way up. So this is why I was saying it's probably going to be one of those things where if you like seeing someone do this, I'm doing it a lot, you know, or I'm recording it rather. But if I can't find that in a reasonable amount of time, then it's going to be a whole lot easier just to build them. And in that case, like I'll try to get one here. Because I still also want a mechanic and a gardener. Now the third one, you can put a lot of people into that third one. Like even political science is good. Computers is, you know, really good. Driving is, to me, excellent. One of the top tiers. See, it's proven difficult already. I'm not even reading it anymore. They're sewing. That's how you get an extra pocket. And 122 on its health already. But these are not the types of people that we are going for, are they? But I can just load 3 survivors in. And then I can get into the community editor and I can just build them. So I'm sort of wondering if you can even get that type of person in here on random rolls. I'm sort of thinking you can't. So I don't want to make the first episode super short, but I also have to do this on computer. And I can't have it up on both. So yeah, I mean, it's not rolling. So, and I know I said I'd give this 20 minutes, but I don't think, if you want to take one thing from this first 3 minutes of this, it's that I don't believe that the game will actually let you grab on this portion of the game somebody who can't actually level up their skill all the way. Or I'm not seeing it. There was tough and heavy lifting. That would have been nice. Oh, wait. Was that somebody? Did I miss it? I think I'm getting to that point where I'm just flicking it so quick that I'm not even paying attention. If I see one, then I'll stop and work at this a little bit longer. Like there, I think, shit, that guy had shooting Are my eyes just tricking me now? Am I seeing a lack of shooting skill as a 5th skill? Immature and slouchy. See, there's people that outright can't even level up these skills. God, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Delorious. I've seen that a bunch and I always... Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be back. Okay, so I was going to be back, but then I said, you know what? Screw it. I'll roll him a little bit more. You can roll a shitty person. It's almost rarer than getting... Just keeps going, has rough hands, and immortal, though. So we have a really, really bad hairdresser. But see, now I've got to go for, like... I need a mechanic. That's by far the most important thing. But it's got to be a mechanic who's like this. Lazy cat person barber. Funny at first. Nearly guaranteed to be so frustrating it's not even funny. Now, I could find a shitty one, though. Doing this. And put that skill in there, though. There's a part of it that's more fun to do it like this. And we can't account for... You could have someone who's just mentally such a mess that... Oh, I just missed that mechanic. Hated Thanksgiving is actually a boon. They have more morale because they get to skip holidays. There, see, has rough hands, Josh. Josh, who looks like Marksepticeye, or not Marksepticeye, but Markiplier. He would actually be a super good survivor. Right then and there. Former rock star and a Halo champion. What can't Star do? But no, you are not the type of person we're going for. I like how Bridget even looks like she has, like, fetal alcohol syndrome. We're about to bring her in. There's a skater who loves to drive, and that's just an oxymoron if I ever saw one. He's a bead crafter who slept in a tree. Fuck. That should count as already handicapped here. As afflicted. I said I wasn't going to do this, but sometimes reading these is just the best. Takes power naps. Alice had black mold. But somehow he's hygienic. Okay. What does freaking Delorious mean? I'm gonna have to remember this. Oh, great sorrow or distress. So, like, a dolorous and repetitive tale of atrocity. They're mournful. They're basically just sad. But it doesn't give him a gimp leg and a bad eye and a whatever. He's overworked. That actually gives you 1 labor, though, just at a slight morale cost. PC gamer and a voyeur, kind eye, medicine, shooting, incompetent. Okay, I'm back to thinking I have to be right back. It's real bad if we start people with... If you don't pull out the stops, though, and have at least a mechanic. There we go. We got one. Holy crap, it took us some time. Oh my god. I don't know, man. Just keeps going, it's great. There's a couch potato Shakespearean actor, Jewel. Look at that cardio. This is gonna be a mess, but I think I'm just gonna go with it. In some way it'll... This community will die. But if I succeed with this community, it completely justifies every stupid thing that got done in the vanilla run. It'll at least prove that we've got the mechanics of this game down. Screw it. And you were here for it. No community editor work. Pessimistic. Tires quickly. You can eventually roll a shitty person. He's a licensed birth coach. God, I wouldn't want to work with him. Look at Coach there. He's someone who his whole life... I want you to call him Coach. We got a fucking cat person and a Shakespearean actor. High pain threshold. I wish. Good posture. Organized. Brush clear. Worked at Tartan Mart, but he's like a computer expert. Played some sports, you can tell. He wanted to get to the league. Good arm. No, sir. You are not the type of person we're looking for. Can we at least get somebody who's... I don't know. Gonna maybe live a second. Stamp collector. Look at that. Your life in 2021. Attended a trade school. Another brush clear. We're getting that a lot. Nomadic sleeper, undertaker, resilient. Look, you can already tell she'd be tough. She's got that face like Rosenberg's making it through the lethal zone. He hated camping. Okay. Delivery driver, nomadic sleeper. Be great. I wish he had like negative fighting or something. Or shooting. I would love to have someone who's negative shooting because cardio skills are the most important. By far. Usually cancer survivor is... Can't level it up all the way. Leads from behind. Ooh, look at you, even get that look in her eye. Night tears. Stays fit. Bad back. It usually does impact them, so how does a bad back have the fighting skill up there? And you know they're gonna have a bad hypochondriac. Neat. Friendly. A mouseketeer. This would be cool. Soundproofer. That would actually be a big help. Hopeful. No, not you, sir. Hey, there we go. We got scouting from day one. Covered wars. This is going to be a war trying to get this group through this shit. Food share. Spry. I need to stop reading these as much. There's another Shakespearean actor. We should try to run an acting troupe through the game. Feels Emberorathi. What? Kept smartphone. Is this supposed to represent that you're like naive? Eats like a bird. I think that's really good because it means they take less food. And have slightly higher metabolism. Does heavy lifting. Snores. Meter reader. Where did they get all these? Did they just open like a almanac and start putting shit in here? Very trusting. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative. There's a face. Oh, just give me a negative at this point. I'm gonna go for it. 13 minutes. But now that we know we can get a negative, I mean, let's just finish. The moment I get a negative, I'm probably just gonna run with it, I think, just to have had it. Making coffee, driving. State senator? Ali was a fucking state senator. Damn. There's a masseuse that loves baking. Come on. So again, we can recruit, but we cannot use. So basically with this run, once these people are dead, that's the run. And I'll only do this once. From now on, these people will be built in the community editor. I think we're probably gonna lose some groups here. I've only got patience for this one time. And we'll designate that we actually get things we need on shitty survivors. On afflicted survivors, rather. But shitty works just as well. Man, it's tough to get them. Now I'm rolling so fast, I'm worried I'm gonna get a... I'm gonna skip one. The first one that pops up, we take. No matter how bad. I've had like triple bad before. I've had bad knee, asthmatic, alcoholic, and crazy, like double organ transplant. Man, that's bright on that screen. But you guys know why, because it gets really dark once we get in there. There we go. Holy shit, that might help. She's trilingual, but somehow a little forgetful. Dude, Ellie. Ellie, the demented grandma, is gonna be our hero. I can already tell you that much. because she can actually level up cardio. So this is perfect. If you survive 15 minutes, to me, it was worth it. The Afflicted Warlord is a lazy cat person with hairdressing, which I think is like influence per day. A lazy couch potato Shakespearean actor, and a grandmother with dementia who still knows 3 languages. Hairdressing, acting, and she forgot what she used to do. Oh, this is death. This is death. So everything that we've ever done in this game. Look how bright that is on that screen. Woo. Ooh, that's bright.
So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Lower the brightness, keep the contrast high.
Last time I had to outrun 2 ferals, or was it 3?
Probably 3 in this godforsaken type of difficulty.
I admit,
I'll tone it down just a tad.
Couple of towns we came through.
Man, that's bright.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kind of homey.
You can't remember your home.
It's settled.
You don't have a home.
Set up our new base.
You know, you lived in 3 different countries at one time. This guy still like to be or not to be. That's right, it's that one line. All right, what do we get? Oh, food. The worst start.
There's lots of empty places out here. We just gotta pick one.
There's one empty spot. There's one empty spot, dementia.
Let's go grab a house.
All right, we got a screamer from moment 1.
Find someplace to settle down.
Oh my. Minus 66 cardio experience, minus 1 labor. Often the target went, no job, no family, nobody to hassle me. This is the good life. Holy shit. Barbers. She knows her way around a sharp blade, though. There are more people that would be cats. People were more like cats, would be more of us left. Oh, she's gonna be real special. A little forgetful. What were we talking about? Sometimes I walk into a room and I forget what I was. What were we talking about? I'm constantly translating my thoughts from one language into another. No way.
Dreams of becoming a famous athlete once. But that all ended when I got hit by a car. 12 years old, my world had ended.
Oh.
You know, I never
Oh, she was a childhood gymnast. I thought she said she was gonna get hit by a car.
wonder how many more
Couch potato. Hey, I serve an important role around here. I'm holding down this couch. He gets a morale bonus from luxury bed facilities, though. That's fun. I had to learn stage fighting so I could get killed by Hamlet a few hundred times. Hey, and we quoted Hamlet. Acting is not bad, though. The standing rewards and stuff. Minus 20 fatigue severity. He reminds everyone to take a nap. He gets a bonus from having beds, and he reminds everyone to take a nap. Oh, I hope he doesn't die. If crazy cat person dies... Crazy cat person dies, but I'm gonna really hope we don't lose the Shakespearean actor who reminds people to take naps. If a feral spawns moment 1, then we've already lost the first group, and that's how that works out. At least we can laugh for now. It won't stay funny. Maybe for anybody who watches this playthrough, it'll stay funny, but for me, I'm thinking it's probably not going to be so funny. Why'd she quit crouching? Like, my feeling is the first time we get in a fight on some zombies, we'll instantly realize, oh yeah, this was a mistake. So here's the deal, though. Everything else goes. Besides the fact that we're limited to these 3 people. And what a trio of stooges they are, but pyro launcher's a go. It's a major go. Prestige. Calling in a red talon broker and getting some guns. That's a major go.
Start the fun.
That ugly ain't seen us yet, I think.
Bizak. It's probably for the better that these were random, but if I lose this challenge,
Could keep us safe and sound.
the next few are getting a little more honed.
That won't work. I can't keep this up.
Yeah, you're fucking lazy, that's why. It's a bad time to be lazy, though. She's already injured. Think of it. She's already gimped up. So, Ellie. Ellie, well, oh god, here's the problem. Is Ellie a warlord? Oh, she's a sheriff. Oh god, we're gonna have to take Bridget. Bridget or Jewel, the Shakespearean actor who becomes a murdering bastard. Okay, either Ellie or Jewel. It's more funny if it's Ellie, but I'd prefer Jewel. Jewel has some redeeming factors. Acting is not terrible. What does hairdressing get us? Yeah, it's terrible. Knowledge of chemistry. That's not terrible. The influence gained is
I'm calling finders keepers on this place.
doesn't even make a dent in how much she doesn't get. But what is it? Minus 66 standing rewards is like worse than Red Talon. Holy. New home.
I delivered the goods.
There we go. We got our 2 food.
Breaker box is connected.
If only we could
Enjoy
have
your
had some
water and
material.
power, everyone.
So I guess we got to keep going with Ellie for now, but I'm going to do some...
We owe your people so much. We brought some supplies as a welcome to our town.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials.
What
We'll
was
need
that
them to
stuff?
improve
Where
this
is
place.
Ellie? Or not Ellie. Where's Dementia at? She sounds close. Is she out front? Imagine having so little cardio you can't even jump off the porch. Hey, sitting in a chair aimlessly. That's Ellie's job. Dementia. Okay. Living in a material world. We do not have enough labor. We have 1 labor with 3 people because they're so fucking lazy. Holy shit. That is terrible. We can't even do anything. Okay, now we said we could recruit. I just didn't think we were gonna have to recruit this early. Okay, there. The trader bonus definitely just helped us out a lot. Mechanics. Oh, that's excellent. That's actually exactly what we needed. I need to stop having some kind of hope because this group does not. Hope and this group don't go together at all. Can I use it from here?
Yeah, you take the lead for a bit.
Why can't she use this?
It's always good to learn something new.
There we go. Learn something new, says the woman with dementia.
Why don't you take the lead?
There's not going to be any lead here. They can't even provide labor. It's weird how lazy is so much worse. Oh no, she also gets luxury bed help. And because she's a barber, she got the sharpening regime. Oh, there's going to be a lot of sneaking around. And she will not get marathon, but she can get stealth. So we don't want to kill that stuff. This is the other element, is that I'm gonna try the back door first. That's how careful we're gonna have to be. And this is where I'm talking about with like so many hearts and having to be this careful. We have to find every cheesy way possible to do it, man. And everything's gonna be slow searched. These are all things that are gonna greatly abate the speed of the playthrough. Oh man. No, I need to call in some people. Oh, what the hell? Okay, there we go. The trader. Now, I still have to have influence for that, don't I? And I don't even think I can call in the Daybreak.
We're interested in making some trades.
Or can I?
Send someone to meet with us?
This early in the game, I don't know.
But Red Talon doesn't have anyone available to help you right now.
Yeah, I can't quite this early. And I think I'm still gonna have to gain some influence to get the pyro launcher. So I can't just default to easy mode. It's not easy mode, granted, but us having a chance. The fact that Ellie knows chemistry will be helpful, though. I'm too rusty to remember just exactly why we need chemistry, but I do know that it's useful. And we're getting some little things. Hey, now... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're in plague zone shit now, see? That alone is going to make things a lot harder. And... But we get the upgradable outposts. So there's that. Where is this stuff, though? At least our UI came back.
Not for the sheriff. We'd be in bad shape. Here's a little something as a thank you gift.
Wasn't that 2 deliveries in one day? A fire?
Now,
Oh,
where
hell
am I
yeah.
gonna put that?
I'm really glad we grabbed some boons up.
Can't do it.
There's hardly a reason in the textbook except for as a trade good. It's got to be the sneakiest playthrough we've ever done with characters that really can't be that sneaky. Miss Dementia is gonna be the only character that can get cardio, but she can't get her wits up. The other two can get their wits up, but they can't get their cardio.
All quiet now.
Is it? Like, I'm scared to fight anything with these characters. The less... We need to not touch any hearts until we're looted up. Because the more hearts we kill,
Carry that much.
the harder it ends up getting. And that's a problem. There is no way that these characters can stand up to an onslaught. Any sort of harassment
Now, where am I gonna put that?
is gonna just ruin these characters. I'll take that just because it's lighter. No fast searching. Not unless I feel like we are safe. If we can beat Lethal Zone with these characters,
Okay, making progress here.
then okay.
That's great.
We can do
wrap it
Lethal
up?
Zone.
That's great news.
That weapon parts would actually be really good. I think these guys are close enough that I could actually do this. At least gain some wits XP. I didn't make any noise. That's alright, I just have to get away from that bloater. Damn, we're having a tough time dodging through this bitch. Alright. Now we could lose Ellie right now if we wanted to. See, that's good too, because that doesn't count as a kill. Let's just let him come in. I think that's important. So soon we'll get the mission for that first heart. I think I'm okay with killing that first heart, but I'm not sure that we even have to force that.
Either a workshop or an infirmary would be a good place to start.
Our whole thing right now is just... Oh, we can't build anything though, Ellie. We have one labor. Can that build something? Oh, it can. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with an infirmary.
I'm glad we've already got to start on building this base up into
So we can at least craft plague cures. And you know what? It wouldn't hurt to go scout a little bit.
We've got something we can use your help with.
Okay, so we got Barry's group, and we'll go and do this. Now I'm running around as if I'm actually going to level my cardio, but of course that's a laugh. Cars are going to be even more important than normal when they're already a necessity at this difficulty. I'll go talk to Barry's group first. So you can also actually claim these early outposts, which is nice. Oh, there'll be some materials there that'll also help. She needs a break. She needed a break a long time ago. How did people this rough off survive this long? Can't even fire this gun unless it's a feral.
A full house of them.
Oh, that's already in Blake territory right there.
That should do it.
Okay. I think I got an hour in me for this first run. I'm also going to call it a night, though. I'm not going to make any more progress beyond this. So how far do I want to get? I mean, it would be cool if in the first episode we got like a pyro launcher, maybe even the first heart done. I'm skeptical on killing the first heart though, because as I say, I'm gonna have a different strategy this go around. We're gonna really take advantage. See, now it's gonna be too dark. The way the mage well captures State of Decay is really weird, but we have to really game the difficulty, and we know that the difficulty is mostly based on
The safest way to collect samples is by
how
killing
much
plague
you've done.
zombies. The best place to find them is in the territory around a plague heart.
Oh, they changed some of that dialogue. Wow, they re-recorded those lines.
Things basically infect their whole environment. Let me tell you, it ain't pretty. Or
Oh, we can actually get our first outpost,
itself with a bunch of samples.
which I would prefer to be food.
Started. You'd better load up and be ready to fight.
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Let's hope this
Oh,
pays
holy
off.
shit, look, a car.
We could use allies out
Oh
here.
yeah, you start with a car every time. What am I thinking? Did we have a repair kit? That's a big question. We got a fuel bomb. I don't think we have a heavy weapon. And we don't, she's not leveled, so she can't kick or anything. That screamer. Be nice to get a suppressor. Just keep in mind this is gonna be a big part of this playthrough is sneaking around. To have any chance of it. And it's already gonna be a pretty tedious affair. One of these is real funny to begin with, but as the reality of actually surviving with somebody who's not supposed to survive comes into full effect. But I do feel motivated, just as a way to prove myself after the vanilla run. I had to take a detour. The only thing I'm not a fan of is something I talked about during the vanilla run a lot, is the time commitment that this is probably going to be. This is going to want to take. I mean, a fuel outpost wouldn't kill me, but I would still really prefer a food outpost, even early. That sucks. Look at that.
Heads up, barrel.
Wow. Shit just went from 1 to 100 in no time flat. Now, if I was smart, what I should have done
I got nothing left.
was Pop the firecracker into the bloater gas. Is there not a way up that? Man, I don't want her to die this early. But this is so high up, I can't even shoot down on the bastard. Oh, man. Okay. One screamer, man. I should have just gone around it. I just wanted to get rid of it, though. We have a gun, but it's going to be noisy. I don't think we have the samples to cure. Running back to their base is an option. Probably my best one. Oh wait, there's a car here. Isn't there? Yes. Alright.
Go for the head.
Ellie. L. She lives to fight another day. Barely.
Barely worth taking.
I need to quit looting till I can drop some of this shit off. Did she level that up? She must have managed to level that up once. Wow. I'm impressed. Oh my god, they want us all the way down here? Dude, that's a run. Well, the game just gave us our first shit test. That was... Are you sure you're ready for this? Do you really want to do Nightmare? Because it's going to be like this, or Lethal, because it's going to be like this all the time. There's just a lot of freaks out here, so they can drive the craziness. You got
Look
two.
out, we got a freak over here.
Holy shit, man! Like just right here, 2 screamers and 2 bloaters. We gotta thread the needle. It's about as dark on the capture card right now as it is in the game. I don't understand that.
Doesn't get any emptier than this.
Oh, it came to the screamer. They didn't come to us. That's good. Okay, well, I want this food.
Sure is quiet in here.
I think I can go ahead and do this.
Okay, folks, this new outpost is fixed up. That said, I think we could spend a little more time upgrading it.
Yes, please. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Cat's Cradle. There's a black guy in there, and he's like, says he's certifiably insane because anytime he says something, he finishes it off by going, yes, yes. He grabs his both cheeks of his buttocks. He goes, yes, yes. How's the word game, Buzzman? Yes, yes. We'll start upgrading that. We can get gas. Material, that'd be even better. We got lucky we had a little bit of labor. It'd be cool if outpost, material outpost also gave you labor, because I see that's going to be an issue here. But being able to get 4 food. So how much does it cost to upgrade one of these? Oh, you have to go to it to level it up. Is it a material or is it an influence cost? If it's influence, I mean, that's doable. You can always find ways to farm up some influence. Namely trading. Everything is valuable in Lethal. Everything can be taken down and brought into something else, repurposed for the economy. And the only freak we're really going to be bothered by is ferals, because they don't have any... They don't give a damn about our sneaking around like this. When you fast climb like this, Does that even make it faster? Oh, it does make it a little bit faster. It'd be crazy if you could fall off. See, the thing you guys don't get on the capture card side is you can't see how there's like a slight glow to the night sky, the horizon. I love how you can scout at night.
We ought to snap that spot up for an outpost before someone else does.
No, we good. We used our legacies. So that also means Red Talon facilities are a go. As I say, everything else goes. I just have to use these 3 characters. And I really will probably just use the officers' quarters. No, I'll use the watchtower, the officers' quarters, and the workshop. I love the workshop. I don't have to think about repair, and I can go back into State of Decay 1 mode. Being lazy, she's working her ass off. Okay. When they're real red like that, does that mean something? I'd like to get this rucksack back, but... I'm not sure what my next move is, actually. It's kind of weird. I mean, scouting this far in this kind of territory, that's risky. At the same time, I've got to, like, move the missions forward so we can bring people in. Should have grabbed that fuel bomb. I would normally work on the base, but as we've learned by having a couch potato and someone who's lazy, that's actually not an option anymore. She's lazy, but she will crouch walk all the way across the map with the best of them. A vehicle would make a big difference, because then we could at least get looting. What I was trying to remember is, was there a... Oh god, I forgot that Drucker's got these huge mountain ranges like this. But, I'm trying to remember if maybe there was a kit in there. And actually, if we got dementia... We need building materials, but we got dementia to mechanic. Maybe we should have went ahead and done that. Because then we could... I know we have gas. And then we could at least get the Niagara up and running again. And there's a couple places we know look good for material. Gonna be a lot of this in this playthrough, and a lot of you guys can't see a damn thing apparently. I think State of Decay goes just a little too hard on the night, because you can see their eyes anyway, so it just makes it both dark to capture and dark to play. I mean, I know they've changed it a little bit, but still pretty dark. Okay, so we're in Plague territory, and I see some people like, you should get your stamina lowered when you're in it. Oh man, I don't know. I already feel like this is gonna be pretty hard. But you can loot the buildings within, so that'll help a lot. Like I say, this is about pulling out all the stops except for these characters. So now that we have the territory, did they change the territory visually? Because when I was watching, their streams, it was like a huge nebula. It was just a big red nebula on the map. Is it just there's red buildings now? Crossbows. They've lowered their frequency on the spawns. They claim because they were too frequent, but I feel like a big part of it is, for a playthrough like this, a crossbow. That's what we need. That's what we be needing. If I could just find a non-destroyed car, that would also be good. No noise. I mean, any kind of noise is going to be punished hard. So we just got to keep whittling our way through. Probably should have got this rucksack back to base. But maybe we'll get super lucky and get a car. No way we're killing the first heart. The influence would be cool, though. See, even this first heart, like, I don't know that we should kill it. I think the rule of thumb is you don't kill the first heart until... And I got this from Get Good Fox and then doing some research on my own for the guide that we're going to make. Oh, there we go. Now it's like that. Oh, you can see its radius. I get it. As much as I would like to take out the first heart, no heavy weapon, and the standing. So we just need to gather some samples. That's what we're after. It's got one heart threatening it. Okay. Oh, potential landmark spot. Is that the hospital? That is. We'll be trying to move over here to the bar and grill. This would actually not be a terrible thing. Get over there and cricket bat, sniper rifle, and grab some bounties up that... Don't run.
We're interested in making some trades.
Can we get this
Can you
going?
send someone to meet with us?
I could probably pop a heart just by using...
I'm sorry, but Red Talon doesn't
Oh,
have
hell, we're
anyone
still too
available to
early
help you
in.
right now.
Apparently, as of the next patch, they won't be able to see you through a fence. And I gotta say, I'm looking forward to that. 'Cause if you're trying to do what we're doing and just stealthing your way across the world... I don't know, man. The bounty broker's kind of far, too. I think we really just need a car. I need to try to get some plague samples and get this done so we can recruit somebody and then get a car. Because the lack of labor has made things completely crazy. I also think freaks, besides Jugs, should drop plague samples. Why don't ferals drop 3 or 4, Jugs 5, bloaters and screamers? You know, just one, but give them a higher chance at dropping them. I never see those things drop any samples. Well, it looks like we're sneaking our way back across, and yes, I'm going to film the whole thing. No jump cuts here. Speaking of lazy and couch potato, every moment of exciting stealthing across the world has to be recorded in the dark. There's so much I want to loot. Like, this would be worth going for just for the parts. If I can loot it. Do you still get the boon if you put the map up to normal? Look at that. Look at this horde. Do I engage it from stealth? Wow, that's a pretty big one. So I will now tell the story that I've told many, many, many a time. Oh, you guys can't see it because of the damn capture card thing. Someday I'll be able to improve my capture card. Oh, we got a sample. A horde could be 2 zombies back in the day. Okay, it was a few patches ago they made it so these were a little bit more doable. Oh my god. He went ahead and joined the group. Speaking of doable, yeah, right. If you can't see that on the capture card, what has occurred is a bloater decided he would make his way in. Okay, I don't even need to follow this group. I feel like I'm in The Walking Dead right now, for sure. They're just making their way up to the prison. We just need to make our way back to base. Try to loot around there and get us a workshop and get us a car. And hopefully kill some blood plague zombies enough to get a sample along the way, and then I think we'll call it an episode and call it a night. Don't run. Okay, if I do the whole crouch dodge thing too many times in a row, she starts running. And yes, even running with a character like this is a death sentence. Just get our stamina back and keep slow rolling it. Good thing is we're getting a little bit of Wits XP. That'll help. Wits is going to be more important than it's probably ever been. Lack of powerhouse. We want dementia to get powerhouse. Well, we're going to hope that we get lucky and dementia gets powerhouse. Kind of hate that you have to hope. I guess we could always get a manual, but that much influence, that much excess influence for this group, I think is a big ask. I'm surprised they don't make the Builder Legacy Siege just exorbitantly difficult, considering how good the boon is. I mean, I like the boon, and I think that they like it too, because it allows the player more flexibility in the base building, and I think that's something they talk about a lot. It looks like I'm kind of free for a minute. I can level up our cardio bar that'll never be really much of a cardio bar. Ooh, a coyote. I lost my train of thought. I'm one with the dementia lady. Oh yeah, the boon. No fuel cost is the big thing there, and you know, you get both power and water. It's such a great boon. I just feel like the mission probably should be really sort of like what we had to deal with during the vanilla playthrough at one point when we were with Squirrel.
Nothing in here.
Still says there's something we can loot though. And we're back home. We snuck out. We got to the heart. We've seen our first heart. We decided very definitely that we are not currently going to take on a heart. And that our mission is just going to be start looting everything around us. I might shoot one more short episode just to loot tonight, just because I feel like doing it.